My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. I hope you didn't notice that I'm a whole half an hour late. That's because ESO's going through maintenance. Today and only came back online a little while ago. So, today I want to go to Vvardenfell. And for that we need to choose a victim. I was thinking about going with Dorothéa, my Dragonknight, who is conveniently already in Vvardenfell, but she isn't wearing her clothes. She's probably still wearing like level 36 training gear and, well, that isn't good anymore. Should I care? I don't think I'm going to care. Let's go in. See what happens. Dorothéa doesn't seem too happy about this situation. As usual, we are drinking coffee. I'm also going to say a bad word now. Or am I? We'll see. Never mind. I thought that champion points had been reset again, but that wasn't true. So, let's see. Level 34 training gear. Weapons-wise, yes, everything is level 34. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to wear for her, so today we're just going to endure. One thing I do know is that she will be donning the Wetlands Biowalker personality. Should suit a Dragonknight vampire relatively well. Now let's head on over. Oh wow, I'm far away. Head on over to where you can actually pick up the main quest. Unless you, of course, want to. Can you go through Crown Store? Let's check that out real quick. Quest start house. Blackwood Deadlands Greymore Markov. Dragonhold elsewhere. So you can't do that. Instead you need to go to Seydanin and wait a little bit. First we're going to run to Sudrith Mora and crack open this way, Shrine. This way, everyone. It's been a while since I played with Dorothéa and I can't recall how she works. So I'm hoping we don't get into a battle anytime soon. Oh, while we're here. I'm so erratic this morning. Check out Daily Endeavors. Complete 1 quest. Kill 15 foes with class abilities. Craft 4 items with the jewelry crafting skill. Kill 10 reptiles. Destroy 5 watery foes. These are the kind of activities that you often do by mistake without ever really noticing that you're pursuing an endeavor. Sprinting is pointless when you are in water, it seems. The story quest in Satrith Mora is actually quite interesting. I recommend doing it if you're looking for a fun quest full of cultural lore. We won't be doing that today. Instead, we'll be going to Sadani. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Phone quests, the main stories, are marked with a different quest giver mark.
Lord Vivek,
one of these.
we failed you.
Let's talk to Conundrum and see what happens.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed, Lord Vivek, and left a colleague alone at the tomb.
What happened at the ancestral tomb?
Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrino ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us.
3 of you? You mentioned another priest.
Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
I can go to the tomb and help Canon Levoul.
Donizer, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three!
By
First the
Azura,
wounded
by
armor, then now
Azura, it's
this.
Azura.
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vvardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do
Goodness.
they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
So, now we need to speak with Conundrum again.
Lord Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivek's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us.
What just happened here?
The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb.
Tell me more about your mission at the tomb.
We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee.
Daedra.
Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the buoyant armiger.
What's a buoyant
The
armature?
buoyant armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivek's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain.
Red Mountain?
Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vvardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber.
I think that's enough lore for today. Conundrum has a lot to say, but you don't necessarily need to listen to all of it. Before we head on out, I'm going to quickly take a look at my skills. Battle armor. Okay, this sounds good. Ooh. Burning talents, molten armaments. Wow. I've totally forgotten what I'm doing with her. Also, I haven't really played with Dragonknight, so this is relatively new to me. Draw essence, flames, oblivion. Swarming Scion. Oh, I have Soul Strike. Oh yes, now I remember. Burning Embers. Heals you for 73% of the total damage inflicted when the effect ends. That sounds good for a stage 4 vampire. Oh yes, this is the skill I really want to base my build upon. So, here we go. Okay damage, recording that I'm not wearing anything. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Vvardenfell is a little bit challenging for me to navigate.
Lord Vivec down. Those monsters, it's too
Rogues
dangerous. What am I
seem
going
to
to do?
disappear into the undergrowth.
Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Seydanin. Vivec be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivec's inquiries.
I'll help you enter the tomb and ask your
As
questions.
the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber.
What kind of help?
Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries. While I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection, you must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready.
This guy, like so many of his kind in Elder Scrolls Online, has a lot to say, but you can just skip further conversations. I'm ready. Let's enter.
We're really going
Let's
to do this. I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle them. At least you know they're there. They ambushed poor Armiger Urnsi. Took her completely by surprise. Follow me. I'll open the door. Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
Hope we don't meet anything big.
Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
Are you an enemy or a fellow player? Fellow player. Vvardenfell is a DLC, and quite often people start from here, so you might meet a lot of new players here. Which way am I going? Here? Confused? Afraid? Nope. This way. So yes, new players. I always say that without new players, there wouldn't be a game. Here, let me help. Okay. Now let's go in without getting distracted by anything. She said, continuing to loot every container.
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate.
I have a problem, I know. Enemies. I seriously don't know how to drive this car. Bear with me, bear with me. I promise I'll do better next time. Also, I put my healing skill here. Okay, look. That is actually a convenient place for it. Where to? Here? No, there. That's mesmerized, or hypnotized. Sorry. Yeah. This girl still has a long way to go before she's like presentable. But she's also the one character who like
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my
my
ancestor.
personal ESO experience needs to go through the main quest. I need some way to keep my magic up.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Interesting. Talk to the ancestral spirit.
Has my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy
Hello, ghost.
Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander.
Lord Vivek asks, the hearts of the world, key to ascension, should I be filled with apprehension?
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions, as my time here is short.
Lord Vivek asks, has the enemy of old returned, so devious and bold?
An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumes.
Lord Vivek asks, did Sothasil in his unending crusade know our divinity would shrivel and fade?
Sothasil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now back to sleep.
Good night,
I
ghost.
hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
So now we get to exit the burial chamber, but not before looting all these containers. Inventory full. Merchant is very, very practical to own. Where do I have these? What's happening? What's happening?
Yes?
Continuing with the looting process. Don't need a sword. Or do I? Going for a Magicka Dragonknight build, but perhaps in the future I might change Etherena's build, no, Dorothéa's build, so that she wields a two-handed sword rather than a staff. We'll see, we'll see. Dragonknights are very versatile. You can build them. Use all kinds of weapons.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivec City. Have you been there? Oh, it's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivec.
Did you understand what your ancestor told us?
Oh, just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected to. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivec City, to help me explain what my ancestors said.
I can help recount what happened there.
Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Saint-Denis to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivec City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivec will want to reward you for assisting me.
I'll meet you in Vivec City.
I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivec City, head directly for Lord Vivec's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned.
Made a little hiccup there, sorry. So, now we get to head on over to Vivec City. Vivec City is truly a wonderful, wonderful place. Many, many opportunities to get misplaced. This way. I'm going to run there mainly because I really like the way Vvardenfell looks. Never miss an opportunity to admire it.
Exotic locales? No, that's all wrong.
The, event quest person is here.
Large bugs. Yes. And what trip to Vvardenfell would be complete without larger mushrooms? Damn. Sorry, well, frankly, I'm cracking my acorns trying to write a decent travel brochure. Not as easy as it sounds. Trust me.
What is the problem exactly?
Specificity, chum. Specificity is the problem. I've wandered the streets of Shimmerine, I've explored the cantons of Vivec City, but there's a whole wide world outside the city walls. Danger, excitement, scenic splendor, that's what people want.
Why can't you explore the wilds
Why
yourself?
can't I? Look at me. I'm like a malnourished ferret. You, though. How about this? If you bring me some solid tales about the wilds of Somerset, Vvardenfell, Clockwork City, and Artaeum, I'll cut you in on my earnings. What do you say?
I can explore the wilds and bring back some details for
I
your
travel
potion.
around quite a bit, but always make my way back to the Impresario's camp eventually. If you're looking for me, that's where you'll find me. Ifra protect you, mate.
And you as well. We need to do all sorts of things. Clockwork City thing is easy because I've been there. No, not been there, but the MZ station, one of them is close to and opened. He's right. Killing a delve boss in the destination zone might prove challenging. But we'll try. But first we need to have a little chat with Vvardenfell. Vvardenfell can be found in his palace, which is, well, up the stairs.
Praise Vivek!
I don't think I could run up the stairs like that.
This is the person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Step forward, friend of Levoul, and let us speak. Canon Levoul says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander?
What kind of help do you need, Lord Vivek?
I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god?
Of course, Lord Vivek. I can provide a fresh perspective.
Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery.
Was what the Ancestor said helpful?
Levoul's Ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual.
When I first arrived, I saw a vision of Azura.
The Daedric Prince? I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return.
I don't think Archcanon Tarvis wants my help.
The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed.
Find Archcanon in his office. This way? It's the only way we can go. Vivek's private chambers, we'll go there eventually during this quest. But now, we're going for more coffee. I'll be right back, if I ever get out. Nice. I'm here again. Archcanon's office. This way. Down the stairs. This is the Moonlet, the person we spoke to previously mentioned. Oh wow. Isn't that view just incredible? Now that we have the correct quest active, we'll see that the Archcanon's office lies here-ish. There's a lot of containers here too. Wood. Also a scroll full to enjoy.
Ah, Outlander. Lord Vivek trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first?
What Vivek said he needed to perform a divination ritual.
Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivek. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
I'm listening.
Despite my objections, Vivek believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the Overseer that Lord Vivek requires the Blessing Stone. Then bring it to me in the palace.
I will go to the unfinished ziggurat, get the Blessing Stone, and meet you at Vivek's palace.
You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivek, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy archcanon of a living god or anything.
Let's let him continue being. Archcannon. Must have important things to do. We'll also find containers upstairs. Nothing really interesting. Let's move on. Talk to Overseer Cherylis. She can be found this way. There you are.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another.
Oh
How
dear.
am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
Archcannon Tava sent me. I need to borrow your blessing stone.
Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I. But I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcannon, but that's a terrible idea.
Lord Vivek needs the blessing stone to perform a ritual.
Lord Vivek? Well, why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers.
Oh dear.
If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone.
I will clear the passage and free your workers on my way to retrieve the stone.
I appreciate the help. Just remember that
No
you're
problem.
only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
Now we need to venture on inside and rescue workers. This is relatively easy. All you need to do is navigate in.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
Which is,
I'm rather
of course,
busy right
a
now.
trick and a half if you're blessed with absolutely no spatial awareness or navigation skills. Can't enter. I feel really dumb now. Oh, here we go. There was probably an easier way to get there.
I thought I was gonna die
Quite
in
certain.
there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
Now I have another slight problem. How do I get to Pebble? Dang it. Based on this, even I find it very, very difficult to believe that I actually finished Portal, both of them. Talk to Archcannon Thomas. In other words, return to where you just were. This time Archcanon Tarbus is actually in its palace. So we shall go there.
Praise Vivek! The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone?
Blessing stone. Oh. We're starting the ritual. I thought there would be more talking. More time for coffee. Yes. Place blessing stone. Perform the Divination Ritual.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's
Gravity
distress.
obviously doesn't work here.
An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist?
Oh dear, we've broken it.
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
Something went wrong during the ritual. Did you learn what you had hoped?
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped.
But there were images in the ritual.
Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
I don't understand, Lord.
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I have another task for you, Outlander.
We shall complete the next task next week. This quest has 7 stages. So, I want to get back to is ever going to do that pledge. This one. Visit a striking locale in Vvardenfell. We shall do that first. Striking locales are marked with points, so they're easy to tell apart from other destinations. Oops, this one. A note top, so we'll travel to Satrithmora and this way.
Oh, dear Tywin, how I long to see you smile.
Okay. Wondering which delve would be easy to explore on a character who doesn't yet have like any kind of gear. Perfect. But maybe next week Dorothéa will have at least something. The most annoying part, in my personal opinion, about living in the city center is
This is Magister Gothran's private
party
property.
cars.
Keep walking.
People who just, drive around with music blaring from their cars. It's not the music so much that bothers me, it's the bass that makes windows go like this and wakes you up at 5 in the morning. Oh, enemy. Ew. I've lost my bearings a little bit, so this way, I think. Come on, Dorothéa, you can do it. Hop! Here we go. Most mountains in Vvardenfell can be hopped over. Complete that. Visit a striking locale in Vvardenfell. Going to excuse me, run to this way shrine and then we'll see about that delve. Beating a geyser in Somerset also sounds like a task and a half. Geysers are okay, but the last boss, those can be very, very challenging.
Believe me, I must recover my strength.
Especially if you're alone.
Perhaps if I look at my calculations once more.
Ran out of stam. That's all right. Do we have way shrines open right very, very close to them. That's this one, of course. Nope. Let's go here and visit that place where you can make set armor. What was it called again? That station.
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Mechanical equity. Actually kind of interested in testing that set, but in my view it's designed for a night blade, so maybe not now. Yeah, the sky shot. Enemies. Oh dear. I am not prepared for battle. Set station visited. Shadowcleft we won't be going to, but also regulation might be a possibility. Or then not, because it's very far away. Can't be. Let's just hit a delve in Somerset. Also a geyser. Let's actually go pick up a Dell quest. There is an event going on after all. Dell quests in Somerset can be picked up from here. You can also get a boss quest, but today I'm only interested.
The Office of Divine
This
Prosecutor. Ah, another newcomer. Would you possibly be interested in helping the Divine Prosecution? We need assistance with the sudden abundance of investigations, and you seem perfect for the task. Compensation is generous, of course. What do you say?
I'm interested in work.
We've been gathering reports of a Meridia cult for years, but only recently were we able to find them in Eton near Grotto.
Puzzle.
However, it seems that their worship attracted the attention of Daedra. Most of the cultists, if not all, are dead.
So what do you need me to do?
We've gotten some troubling reports of the Daedra creating cocoons. There's dozens of them now, spreading throughout the cave. We need you to destroy them. Oh, and burn any sacrilegious text you find. No need for that material to remain.
I'll destroy the Daedra's cocoons and burn any
I
sacrilegious
thought the contract
texts.
was self-explanatory. Do you require more information?
This delve is actually kinda nice, and it isn't that far away. Let's head on over. Everybody's here. The nice part about events is that...
The cat fight those monsters! I'm getting out of it! The island sprung a leak! Run!
How can an island spring a leak? Yes, nice part about events is that you never ever have to do anything on your own. It's a sky shot, but it's... Well, let's see if it's easily accessible. Easy enough, let's go get it. So difficult. Sometimes ground textures just don't want to work with you. We'll go by Elbow Ruins and hopefully crack open that way shrine and the road here will lead us closer to the dell. My shrine is a bit further away from the road, but well, could be worse. Somerset is one of the most beautiful locations in Elder Scrolls Online. I often come here to just walk around when I'm having a bad day. Here we are. Eton near Grotto. Try not to die much.
I knew I shouldn't have let her go in. Idiot.
There's a quest here, but not today. This is where you come out. So confused. So we need to burn scriptures of Meridia and destroy gold. Rather violent. Friends to be much more efficient than me. Next scripture. All the scriptures are located in this area. More that we can find behind the bonfire. Hey. Oh, don't stand in the red area. How embarrassing was that? The sky shard for this delve is located there, on top of a small hill. Let's go get it. First cocoon here. Then we'll find more cocoons and the boss located here. The boss is currently down, so we might as well wait. The bosses spawn relatively quickly. Here we go. Wow, Soul Strike increased to regular. Look to just this guy. Justiciar. That's a difficult word to pronounce. Don't be stuck. Here we find a couple of variants. To exit the delve, you can just jump down from here-ish. Careful not to hurt yourself. And the exit is right over there. Here. Now we should find a geyser to go. Let's run over there and go wait by one. One that's closer to Away Shrine, or at least easier to run to. Kaisers act the same way as dolmens. Only one is active at a time and they follow like a set cycle. Oh yes, I forgot that I don't have any way shrines open. Silly me. Well, we'll go by there and run to the shore.
It's good to see you back, Deputy.
Done your bidding.
Yeah, excellent.
Thank you, mister. 7 tickets. That can buy me a part of a dragon pet. Did I place my map marker here? No, I didn't. Oh dear. Ooh, another level up. Level ups aren't exciting anymore once you hit champion level. Friends waiting, that's a good thing because we don't want to be doing this alone. Thank you. Have we gotten any endeavors? Cap 15 pulls with close abilities is well close, and also 5 watering. I don't think mud crabs count as watery pots. Sometimes my map tells me which gay geyser is active. I don't know if you need to crack all of them open first. Well, I guess we'll just wait. Let's get rid of these guys while we do. Oh. We have started. Yay. I'm pretty useless without like any clothes on, but there are a lot of people here, so all I need to do is stay alive and just try to booklet on drawing. Activate synergies if you can. When there are a lot of people around Dominance or Geysers or Arrowstorms or whatever, find it nicer somehow to play as a healer, or at least someone who has a healing ability. Makes me feel like I'm not in the way so much. I'm actually trying at least to be useful.
Pretor summons
The final boss.
Skalvar to protect this geyser.
Well, that was possible.
Embrace your futility, worms. Somerset will be ours.
Don't forget to loot a shelter. Good. And now we get to run to Colonier. This way. And kill baby.
Ah, you're back! Excellent! And no worse for the wear, I see. I'm not surprised. So, tell me, how did your adventures in Vvardenfell, Somerset, and such treat you? You've got plenty of tales to tell, I'm sure.
I gathered plenty of details for your brochure.
Ifris bones! Quite an array of daring deeds and gorgeous sights. This is just the sort of thing that my readers are looking for. Now then, an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. Safe travels, mate, and thanks again. I've got a lot of writing to do.
So, this quest only rewards you with a little bit of gold. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now. I will return on Thursday at 2 p.m. at the latest to continue from here, but I might be back on Saturday. We're getting our third vaccinations on Friday, and on Saturday I think I might be feeling like I just want to play Elder Scrolls Online all day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta!